Hey guys, Spiteful Hopes here coming at you with a beginner video. This is going to be overall what you should do when you're starting out as opposed to the more mid-game end game. So I wanted to start off let's see. I've been playing this game for about, let's check it out, free login. I haven't even hit 120 days. I'm at 105 days. I've logged in every single day since I started playing. I've been addicted, so it is what it is. Anyways, the first thing you should look into is using your 3 stars and 4 stars effectively. They can carry you throughout some portions of the story, but eventually you're going to need to get 5 stars. Now, to get 5 stars, my first recommendation is to complete your challenge orders. Every single new account will be able to get these challenge orders, and they'll appear right here where I'm tapping. They'll either be right here at the top where this guy's ugly mug is, or it'll be a big banner. I don't quite remember, it's been quite a while. Now when you do that, I highly recommend you choose Byakuya as opposed to your favorite character. I feel that he's the strongest when it comes to turning into a 6-star. Like, since he gets frenzy, he deals massive damage for his time. Over time you'll accumulate more, and if you get lucky, I got lucky and got a bunch of 5 stars through premium tickets and Brave Soul tickets, which accelerated me. I also pulled the 5-star Tobiyume when that was the newest gacha. Now they're usually 3% chance, but at the beginning of the month, like the 30th or 31st till for the first week of the next month, you'll always have a double chance. Now these double chances are not guaranteed 5 stars, I'll tell you that much, but they are a 6% chance to get a 5-star character, and they almost can always go 6-star. All the new characters can now go 6-star, but that's not always the case for some of them. Now, my recommendation when you start a new account, ascending characters might be your favorite thing to do, but if you like the game, my real recommendation is to purchase the beginner pack. The beginner pack's $4 if you're enjoying the game. Only if you enjoy the game. I understand that a lot of people don't want to put money into a game, especially if they're not committed to it. Now, the $4 isn't that big of a deal, but what you can do is do that since it automatically is ascended. Now, every single character will give you orbs. The first time you can max out every single character, you will get a certain amount of orbs. If they're a 3-star, you get 25, 4-star, 35, 5-star, 50, and 6 stars, you get 75 orbs. Now you see this medal at the top right of the corner of every single one of my characters. This signifies that each of these characters I have currently maxed out and obtained the orbs. These characters will be the ones that you can use to feed or save. My recommendation is, if you get a key scale like this, they give coin drop, always useful. Coin drop for this guy, always useful. And your 4 stars with normal attack damage links, keep them. Strong attack damage links, keep them. Strong attack recharge time, keep them. If you get damage reduction, that's currently one of the strongest for PvP, and dodge is strongest for PvP. My recommendation though is 4-star dodge links are not necessarily as helpful as 5-star, and they are more common at 5-star. Damage reduction, sorry about that, damage reduction is very rare, and there's only 3 5-star characters with damage reduction, so those are gonna be a bit harder to come by. Actually, there might be 4. Yeah, there's a 4th one with the Zabimaru. But like I said, there's only like 4 compared to how many dodge links, how many strong attack damage, how many normal attacks. Now, normal attack damage links will be the rarest and most valuable in terms of PvE and trying to clear content. That'll accelerate you quickly, but it won't always be your best bet. My recommendation also is to keep your heal links. My 3-star heal links literally carried me when I was a starter. What else? Little noob mistakes. Oh, do not, and I repeat this very, very, very often to my friends that are starting out and end up quitting. When you're working on story, you'll get 5 spirit orbs if you complete all the challenges. Do not spend those orbs on soul tickets. I'll tell you why. Right here, those are your soul tickets. They recharge every 15 minutes. You don't have to worry. They will recharge every 15 minutes, whether you're not playing, whether you are playing, okay? Do not spend your orbs on soul tickets because 5 stars is your lifeline. If you're not pulling 5 stars, I'll tell you what, you can do everything in the game with 4 stars, like 4-star soul traits. I'm talking about soul traits right now. You can do everything with 4-star soul traits, but they won't be accelerating you much as fast as a 5-star would. Right now, Kendo Kenpachi is my auto farmer. He can actually do the Ichigo raid by himself, and he pretty much farms accessories for me. But you won't always be able to do that. There are several characters that you can use to farm and auto farm 4-star raids, but we'll get it to raids in a second. So like I said, if you get a new character, whenever you do a summon, you'll see new right here, whether it's a new character or not. If you see this medal, like when you summon, like can I summon right now? I don't even think I can summon right now because I don't have a premium ticket, but we can go here. After you summon, it'll bring you to this screen. If they're a new character, right here it'll say new. Like, you see where his face is right here? This is ugly Kendopachi, yeah. Right here, it'll tell you, oh, sorry about that. Right here, it'll tell you whether you max it out or not. Max out every single character you possibly can, because when you're done with story, there's no more soul orbs from story, I'll tell you that. If you waste your soul tickets just to accelerate yourself with the story mode, you will regret it. I regret it, and believe me, I regret feeding 3 stars that I could have maxed out for orbs. Let me show you. Let me show you my regret. This is my regret. When it wants to load. Damn, it's taking forever. Alright. As you can see, I try to... You see all the medals on top of every character right now? The Shuhei's new. I literally just 6-starred him. I'm actually currently maxing him out as we speak. All my 5 stars I try to max. The only one that's not maxed is Toshiro, which I literally just pulled as well. So you'll probably see new on top. Yeah, you see that new. Alright, so we're going to go to my 3 stars and my shame. Yeah. So you see how they're like, a lot of them are maxed out. I didn't even know that you got orbs. Like, I was that much of a freaking scrub. There, Hanataro, new, already maxed them out. He came in clutch. Like, the 35 orbs I got from maxing him out actually got me a 5-star. But look, when we get up to the beach characters, that's when I started the game. You see this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, it might not seem like a big deal that I didn't max them out, but 7 times 25. 175 orbs. That's... I don't want to... It's not a multi, but it's getting close to a multi. And with a double chance gacha where it's 6%, these 7 pulls, like the 7 summons that I'm missing out for these guys, could have been a new 5-star. So my recommendation is always try to max out your 3 stars, get those orbs. The 5 stars aren't going anywhere. I'll tell you that. Look at this, Dark Yoriichi. Still didn't max her out because I'm a freaking scrub. Okay. Damn, this is depressing me. Oh, so many. Let me see if I can find a multi that I wasted because I decided to try to accelerate myself a little too fast. Another thing, when you max out your 5-star, like when you do the challenge orders, my recommendation is to get this Byakuya. When you max him out, start farming the jewels for his 6-star. Do not 6-star him right away. The reason why you don't want to 6-star prematurely is that he will go back to level 1 with 0 soul tree. If he's your only character that you're doing endgame content with or current content with, I'll tell you that he will be so weak that you will regret it, and it'll be like restarting all over again. Not to mention that ascending a 5-star character is enormously tedious. Whereas you need, I think it's 8 5-stars to max out a 5-star in the Ascension. It takes 16 5-stars to max out a 6-star when it comes to Ascension. Now that doesn't sound like too much if you can raid, but when you're a beginner, like if you're a veteran, you know how tedious it is to make your first 6-star. I remember mine, and that's the main reason I missed out on almost a multi. Damn. Sadness. Another tip, do co-op. It might seem like a waste, but they made it so fruitful. Like if you do co-op consistently every single day, like just try to work out your daily missions every day, you'll get 5 orbs every day. That's 35 orbs every day. And then the weekly order, you'll get a Hogyoku, which will help you ascend your 5-star into a 6-star. At my point of the game, I literally am on a drought for Hogyokus, so getting Hogs is literally like it just helps so much because the rarity of it when you don't need to farm jewels or crystals is so low. Like, it's so annoying. Look at that. Look, I'm already at 0. I'm gonna need 3 for Toshiro, 5 for my free Toshiro. It's just a pain. It seems like every month we're getting a new frenzy character that can go 6-star. My recommendation is beating these as fast as possible. Like, this Toshiro is not that great, but the Byakuya that we got was pretty good. The soul trait is literally one of the best in the game when it comes to strong attack. The free Orihime was literally the only guaranteed healer that you could possibly get, and he is not bad if you're using a dodge character and you're using dodge links. Dodge links I find a lot more beneficial for PvP, not so much PvE, only because PvP is player versus player, PvE is player versus everything. Pretty much your non-PvP. And anything, I guess it's like player versus everything else. I guess that's how you could put it. So I already went over doing your challenge orders, buy the beginner pack if you like the game. Only if you like the game. It to me, it's literally the best value. If I could buy the beginner pack like 40 times, I would literally buy it 40 times just because it's the only good value in this game. Do not buy their orbs. Like, if you're pay to play, if you like pay to play, like, their orbs are so stupidly expensive. It's ridiculous. And I don't advise anyone to pay for their orbs. Let's go to accessories. As you start the game, accessories are really hard to come by. Like, good accessories, like, you're probably going to be working with 2 stars and 3 stars. Now, you can max the 2 stars and 3 stars, but I recommend you hold on to those, especially the cookies and the power gloves. Those will help you, like, progress, but as you get further into the game, you'll notice that you're going to need 4 stars, you're going to need 5 stars. My recommendation is to max out 3 stars and 4, and max out 2 stars and 3 stars that you can actually use, and hold on to those until you're able to replace them. Like, you see this, like, this right now, this tension tie is literally a 2-star glove. No, it's a 3-star glove. No, Jesus Christ, I'm going crazy. This, the Shinten, the thing that gives you spiritual pressure. This is pretty much a 3-star Shinten, except since it's a 5-star, it's a tension tie, and it gives me special move effect 50%. Now, since it's on a blue character, it's spiritual pressure 20% and special move effect 100% since the attributes match. If the attributes don't match, then you will literally get the effect that it gives you. See how it's maxed out and says special move effect 50%, but the max is 100? This includes the fact that it's on a blue character or whatever attribute you currently have. So this is stamina 20%, attack 30%. When it's on a blue character. Yeah, you can see that I'm brain farting. Sorry about that. I clearly wasn't planning for this until like just now, just because I literally have nothing else to record. Alright. So this is an account of efficiency. Like, after I started, I do my best to try to learn new games, learn the mechanics, learn how to function, learn how to accelerate myself with what I have. So Tobi Yume carried me, and because she's a boss killer, since she leaves fire damage, and people didn't mind me tagging along on their water raids as long as I stayed back like a good little bitch. So as you can see, I have a bunch of 6 stars. Now the 6 stars is literally just me farming Hogyokus, but getting the 6 stars, like the 5 stars, like that really is all RNG, and it's a lot of orbs. And my first 2 times gacha was the one with Toshiro, and all I got was this this white Ichigo, and I used, I want to say like 400 orbs, and that was the only 5-star I got. And I didn't really like him only because Tobiyume was bae, pretty much. I guess that's all I could say, but I saved my orbs, and during the final battle, the final climactic battle where Dangai Ichigo and Aizen and Baragon came out, I only got Ichigo. Baragon I got from the power selection, and that was recent. Now getting that Ichigo was good, but what was really good about that banner, the whole gacha in the first place, was that Hiyori was in it, and even though she's not a good character to really play, like some people like her, I personally do not, but she's a normal attack damage link, and those are really rare. As you can see, I 6-starred 2 of them, but I have 2 more. Like I pulled 4 of her, trying to pull Aizen and stuff like that. I don't recommend you get greedy. If you get 1 or 2, I would suggest stopping there and then saving onto your orbs. Just because with the power creep, the stronger characters are constantly coming out, and you run the risk of getting older characters that aren't really useful. Like I said, like this Hiyori is only useful right now for her normal attack damage link. I pulled a lot of Ichigos, and this is a good strong attack damage link. That's always good. Another thing, if you get a dupe, like say you get 2 Hogyoku Aizen, say you get 2 red Byakuyas, like the new Byakuya from this double chance gacha, I highly recommend that you do not just feed it blindly. The reason that I have 2 6-star Hioris and 2 5-star Hioris isn't because I wanted to use one and then the other one I used as a link. This I got to 150 because I only wanted the orbs. Now she's a normal attack damage link with the 6-star and 5-star. You can actually put it on one character. Like I can put, like this is the main reason why I say hold on to dupes. All right. Let me just put the Aizen link on. You can put 5 stars and 6 stars together. You can't put the same character as a link twice, but if it's a 5-star and a 6-star, they count as different characters. So it's definitely not a bad idea to keep both. The skill up from 1 to 2 is very, very minimal. And unless you have so many links, like say you have like 18 dodge links, then you can feed your dupes without caring. But if you don't, like say you have the issue that I have, that when you start a new account, you clearly don't have any links. Like I don't have a good amount of normal attack damage links. I don't have a good amount of strong attack damage links, especially when you're starting out. Use everything to your advantage and continuously progress. Like this game is all about grinding. A lot of these games are all about grinding. I play Dokkan, I play Summoner's War, and I play Bleach, and I'll tell you what, Bleach right now, even as stale as I say that it's becoming, like over the time, I do feel that they released the Mugetsu and Aizen and Baragon gacha. I think that came out really early, but they didn't mess up the characters. The characters feel as powerful as they should. Their stats clearly represent that, and all these new characters that are coming out are still not as strong as these characters, and understandably so. The only problem is that with all these new characters that are coming out, since none of them are as strong as the old characters, well, as the final battle characters, I'll say that it feels like we're literally just wasting our orbs. So what I say to that really is play the game how you want, and go for the characters that you want. Like at the end of the day, if you're not having fun, like this isn't a job, this isn't nothing. Like at the end of the day, if you're not having fun, you're not doing it right. So my recommendation, like my quick tips, really max out every single one of your characters, get the orbs, save your orbs until you see a character that you really, really want. Like I got lucky with this Kendo Pachi because that was the only character I wanted out of that gacha, and well, it worked out for me, but it doesn't always mean that it'll work out for everyone, I've seen people dump like 2,500 orbs in a 3% gacha and get nothing. I've seen the Nerd Era put 5,500 orbs trying to get 2 different characters, and all he got was Baragon twice. Like, at the end of the day, this is all about luck, and unfortunately, there's nothing we could really do about that. If you have any other questions, I might have left stuff out. Yeah, just if you have any questions, like, even if it sounds like a stupid question, my honest answer though is, like, I ask stupid questions all the time. Like, I asked, oh, can I use different teams? Can I do this? Should I switch? Can I use like a balanced team? Like, I ask stupid questions all the time. In this game, like, you know what you're fighting, so you get like, you know, work with what you got. Ask stupid questions. Every little, you know, every little information you could possibly get is data, you know. Like I almost fed like a 5-star character thinking, oh, it's garbage, I should use it for Ascension, no. Do not feed your 5 stars, no matter how caca they are. Do not feed. But all right, so I'll leave it at that. If you have any stupid questions or actual questions or strong questions, whatever questions you want to give me, just toss them my way. I do not mind answering them. You know what it is, guys. Grind on, catch me up, hit me up, and you guys have a good day.